What's up, Guru Gang? Welcome to the Inner Sanctum. I'm Yoda Guru. Come on in, sit, stay, relax, put your feet up, grab a couple snacks, have yourself a hot or cool beverage, your choice, your prerogative. My sanctum is your sanctum, and enjoy my reaction to episode 9 of the Star Wars series on Disney Plus, Andor, starring Diego Luna. And this episode is titled Nobody is Listening. And coming out from last episode, Cassian was sent to a prison surrounded by water, similar to that of the Raft in the MC Universe, with Thunderbolt Ross in charge. And he was sent to 6 years, a harsh sentence for simply walking when he was just trying to lay low in that Miami climate, Miami Vice vibe to it. Normally, it went from 6 months to 6 years. Shows how the Empire was sending a message to the rebellion that they're not playing around. And yeah, and Cassian was introduced to a whole new crew, people that he'll be living with for the next 6 years, acclimating with, and just getting to know whether he likes it or not. And it's like they're building some kind of parts that presumably is part of the Death Star, and creation of the Death Star, and it's going to be interesting to see how he was able to navigate throughout his time there, and whether he'll be able to mentally get through it, and as he joins a pit crew of sorts, and making those parts, and along with his team members, who along with Melchi, I think that's his name, that's part of the crew that he'll be establishing when it comes to Rogue One, in connection with the Rogue One Star Wars movie. So a Star Wars story, to be exact. We know that him and Melchi will be part of a crew when it comes to that eventually escaping from that prison that surrounded by water, that raft-like facility. In any case, let's not waste any time and get into the reaction of Episode 9, Nobody is Listening. Before we do, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be from my Inner Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link is right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Tip of the hat to you. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content or your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and it'll be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And when it comes to my full-length reaction of this episode, I posted it in my Patreon and Rumble. All full lengths it'll sync up on your end. And those two links, Patreon and Rumble, will be along my social media links. I'll post it underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, let's get into episode number 9 of Star Wars Andor. Title episode, Nobody is Listening. Alright, here we go. Alright, starting off with Deidre. Cracking her neck. About to get down to business.
I don't like wasting time.
Well, Big's break.
So here's what we'll do, Bix. I'll tell you everything I know to be true, and in doing so, perhaps convince you to cooperate without intervention. We have Dr. Gorst, who's developed a unique interview system some of us are very excited
Uniquely
about.
painful, I presume.
We brought in Salman Park last night. For a man with very little actual rebellious activity on his resume, he was remarkably resistant. Which, of course, just makes us think there's more to be learned. Leads to a longer session. And suddenly it's morning, and there we are, wasting time.
Man, they broke him.
We learned everything we needed to know, and quite frankly, it hardly seems worth the price he's paid.
His life.
He was sent the fractal radio unit you used yesterday afternoon, using your planet's unique commercial position to acquire stolen Imperial equipment.
Very thorough and detailed. Oh, scary.
Did you know Salman Park was paid to keep that radio alive? Your contact met Park only once before being turned over to you. You're in my net, Biggs.
Oh. That little eyebrow raise.
Fish, or are you a thief? Hmm?
You're ISB, aren't you? Worst of the worst.
Going to tell me all about Cassie and Andor and their relationship?
They don't have a relationship.
You
She's resistant.
detailed accounting of every single piece of stolen Imperial equipment you've passed along.
She means it.
Where it came from and where it is gone.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Scary look on her face.
Really?
Really?
He says you sit up on that radio for
Yep,
hours.
she's rattled.
I signal.
Oh, she's giving us information.
Sometimes he answers. He comes, he buys.
He and Andor blowing up buildings and killing security guards. You're injured trying to warn them. When was the last time you spoke with Cassie and Andor?
She's not talking.
The very worst thing you can do right now is bore me.
Ooh.
You're not gonna believe me anyway, are you?
That subtle, angry twitch on her face. Makes her a very scary character.
They won't be short-handed all day. There's a new man coming down, but we can take the ship if we push.
We're already up on 4.
Oh,
Relax.
Ola.
Easy, old timer.
Looks like arthritis.
Short timer. Make a run for the win.
My hand. Be 41 shifts tomorrow.
Alright.
You are the next man out. You are the shortest of the shore.
He's going home. 41.
Swap your
Left.
Oh, the restraints are nothing to be feared. It's much safer for you to be tethered as we engage. We've had some early trials that were a bit chaotic.
Oh, he's laughing and smiling. He enjoys his job way too much.
There's an outer rim moon called Dizon Frey.
Alright.
There was a sentient species there, quite unusual. Extremely hostile to the concept of an Imperial refueling centre that was being planned. Is that the massacre of the Dizonites was broadcast and recorded as proof of mission.
Ooh, that's
They
cruel.
make sound as they die, a sort of choral, agonised pleading. There were 3 communications officers monitoring the documentation, and they were found, hours later, huddled together in various states of emotional distress. They found a section of what we believe are primarily children.
Ooh. Headgear,
Doesn't take
earphones, combo.
It won't feel that way to you, inside. But let me know when you're willing to cooperate. If you're having difficulty speaking, just shake your head from side to side.
It's repeat listenings that cause the most damage.
And the sudden silence. What she's hearing. The look of sheer terror on her face. And then the eyes. Oh. Ooh.
Taking my run.
Alright. Focusing on this guy. She's used the bathroom to mess with the pipe. Get to expose the cable or what kind of something. Uh-oh. Pause for now. Taking note.
2 men back.
2 weapons.
No boots. To fry you.
Careful observation.
We attack while they're coming down. No. They'll just go back up. No. We make it stop. We shut it down halfway.
Formulating a plan. Whew. She looks spent mentally and emotionally. Drained her, that interrogation. The screams of those kids.
Shall we begin? When was the last time you spoke with Cassie and Andor?
Deidre's a scary character.
Where do we stand?
Uh-oh.
Are we in the game? We're up a rack with an hour left.
What?
Olaf experiencing dementia. Lost memory.
Do you think I don't want to win?
Something's wrong with him.
Or not? 1 rack up. Ours to lose.
Sure.
What are you waiting for?
Keep her here. Keep her alive.
As a hostage?
She's a witness. She's the only one we've got who can identify Axis.
And Salmon Park?
I don't care.
I'd like to hang him. What's left of him, anyway.
Just drop her on a mattress.
Is there a more important issue facing this body right now?
Speaking out about Palpatine.
The Public Order Resentencing Directive is the next step on an all-too predictable march toward complete, unchallenged authority.
Other senators tuning her out and turning off the lights. Ignoring her.
Our second vow is to protect the power and
It's your cousin. She's arrived.
Who's her cousin?
What?
That surprised her.
They could keep us here forever if they wanted.
It's enough from you, man. Well, everybody settles down right now.
Something's wrong. What are they saying? I think it's level 2.
What happened to level 2?
You're right, you're
I'm fine.
He doesn't look good, Olaf.
He's coming this way around now. What's he saying?
Oh, that's not good. Lights are out.
What is that? It's nothing. Someone didn't load in. They are counting.
So they cut the power?
What do you think's happening?
That's not good either.
Something's wrong on 2. They're going too fast. I can't read it.
Everybody calm down!
It's really wrong on 2.
You haven't got a clue what they are saying. Level 2, far side. Level 2. Are you all scrambled or something? It takes a week for one word to get all the way up here, and you're all panicking about something that's happening on the other side of the building.
The intensity on Kino's face.
For one word to get through up here.
Oh.
Feet down, face front, hands on heads. We will have immediate facility compliance and we will begin activating floors without warning.
Oh.
Aunt Belle's been to Tassia Moon. Look what she brought me.
Your father may have an opinion. We'll see if he lets you wear it.
He lets me do anything I want.
Oh. Possibly spying for her father. Hey!
Where have you been?
Val is Mon Mothma's
Traveling
cousin.
for 6 months. There's a lot to see.
In Spy World.
The Empire doesn't rest long.
Hmm.
The rebellion comes first.
That's what Senta said. Taking it to
Tell me
heart.
you're going home for a visit. Seriously, Val, what does he have you doing?
Who? Trapped here, boxed in.
Please tell me you're being careful.
Things are happening. There's risk. There's no other way.
You never think about escaping?
You know I won't answer that.
He has.
You flap that mouth if it was any longer. You'll regret it.
I'm sure you've thought about it.
Cass is like the Andy Dufresne of the Shawshank Redemption Prison, the Star Wars version. And Kino's the Morgan Freeman character.
How many shifts you have left?
217.
217.
You think they're listening?
Possibly.
You care enough to make an effort?
Like you would know.
All they need to do is turn this floor on twice a day and keep their numbers rolling. Why bother listening to us? Melch
Just
is
the body.
We're cheaper than droids.
Cheaper
and
than
easier to
droids.
replace.
Good luck to you.
You think they care what we say? Nobody's listening. How many guards on each level?
Kino's tuning him out.
Nobody's listening. Nobody's listening!
Cass is going stir crazy.
He's the local thief, right? The runaway murderer?
Andor returned to Ferrex 3 nights after Aldani with money in his pocket.
You're trying to connect Aldani. That's a bit of a stretch.
He was clean shaven. Andor had shaved. Describe his appearance. Answer. He'd shaved his beard. The rebels at Aldani were clean shaven. Soldiers from the garrison who got a look at him felt there was some similarity to our reference picture.
Well, that's worth running down.
Following a
Aldani
trail.
connection
That's
would
not
certainly
good.
amplify interest.
You didn't question the mother?
I decided to wait. Better now leaving her in place and standing back. She's too old and frail for anything serious, and if nothing else, she's our bait.
So they communicate.
If they are, we'll know. We're on her full time.
Unfortunately, they don't know that he's in prison, so they're going to wait a long time.
Dead. He told Zinska. Why? Ask him.
Zinska.
He trusts Zinska, apparently.
They were making trouble.
Ooh.
On program, feet down. We will have immediate...
Kino is rattled down.
We don't know. We set them all free.
Ooh.
Kino, program! Need to be careful.
Confrontational.
As they think we know.
Says something when Cass is level-headed one in this.
Hold your program. Tighten up and listen. It's a rumor. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. We have heard nothing. It's just another day, another shift. So
He doesn't believe
keep
that.
our
He's
mouths
shaking.
shut, keep our heads down until we know what's going on.
He knows something's wrong.
You're up early.
Oh, here we go.
Up early. Dressed in
Mother of the Year.
Trimmed your hair.
You've been searching my room again.
It's called cleaning.
Called snooping.
Sit in my private box.
I find you a job. I press your uniform. I prepare 2 meals a day.
Again, with her nagging.
Off the floor and put you
And
back
guilt
on your
tripping.
feet, lad.
He's already insane.
Look
He can
back
snap at
these
any
months
moment.
ago, when you could easily ignore me. Imagine.
He's already ignoring him now. Stipping that milk in the bowl.
Imagine I cracked and
I've been promoted.
Really?
I knew they'd recognize
Her whole demeanor just switched.
Management time will be increased.
Uncle Harlow will be so pleased.
Surprised he hasn't killed her yet.
Who left from me?
Something's gonna be happening to Olaf. All the signs are there.
Come on, boys, let's go.
He's trying to keep up.
That's it.
Let's go.
Be a spoiled rich girl for a while. Remind people that's who you are. Or try.
In other words, slow down.
Done, pal.
The complete opposite of what Senta told her.
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark. We're making something of our lives.
Symbolism right here. Alone in a hallway. She's felt alone for years. Yep. Big's broken emotionally, physically, mentally. Teacher did a number on her. Alright, Cyril, what are you doing here? ISB. That crazy look in your eye. Oh, okay.
What are you doing here?
Stalking her?
I wanted to thank you for the promotion.
I had nothing to do with it.
Oh,
My
okay.
boss seems to think that you did. I'd never lie to you.
What's going on here?
I needed to find you, and it's not that easy to thank you for what you did. Try to follow on the conversation we had last month.
That wasn't a conversation. You were brought in for questioning. Are you stalking?
I come sometimes to see if I'll see you.
Why?
I am an ISB supervisor. Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in right now?
I thought I had ruined my life. After meeting you and discovering you understood how dangerous Cassie and Andor was, and
Does he think there's a connection between the two of them?
I realized that if nothing else, there was justice and beauty in the
He's
galaxy
smitten.
that just kept going.
Or something else.
Perhaps my strange belief that the future was a dream
That's a bad idea.
worth clinging to.
I could have you arrested. You're aware of that.
I want what you want.
I have already given you a second chance. You come near me again, you pursue any of this, and I swear I'll have you in a cage on the outer rim.
She'll do it. And she swiped left hard on him. Rejected.
He picked up a rebel pilot an hour ago.
From our target list?
No, random, but he's using a stolen Imperial masking unit.
One of ours?
Well, Corv is checking, but
Get Dr. Gorst. Send him out there immediately.
I already did. He's on his way.
Well, he's thorough.
Do you want to go?
He's on the
Yes.
job.
No, there's no time. I'll interrogate remotely. Good work. Go.
There's a 400,000 credit withdrawal that's proving a bit of a problem. It appears on the ledger, then it vanishes. It needs to be papered over.
How?
Covering their
Easiest
tracks.
thing would be a deposit.
I need a loan.
A certain kind of loan.
You seem to have thought this through.
A Chandrilan banker with treasury relationships and a book of business that's incomprehensibly huge.
Have someone in mind.
It's not a long list.
And yet you're afraid to say who it is.
Davos Kelden,
Ooh.
He's a thug.
the wealthiest.
Doesn't
thing
like
of all.
Don't
doesn't
tell
like
me
him.
you've spoken to him already.
I wanted to bring you a solution.
If you told him,
The You're feeling constricted by the new tap.
Darvo Skulden here. You must be joking.
I pushed back, but
She has to make a choice. She's already all in. No turning back.
We've got a rebel pilot in custody, one of Andor Krieger's group. He was picked up at a customs check. We don't think Krieger knows he's gone missing yet. Can't hang on to him. We can't let him go.
destroy the ship. Make it look like an accident.
There's too much at stake. If I were Krieger, I'd be suspicious.
Have the pilot found dead in the cockpit.
Right.
What would happen?
We'd have to find it.
Quick thinking and tactical strategist.
If we did it quickly, staged it properly, let it drift into traffic.
Make it so top priority quickly.
He likes that plan. Ooh, what's wrong, man?
Table 2 takes the shift by 6 racks and 3. Table 1 in the box.
Ooh, Olaf collapsed. Covering for him. Those are good dudes. Oh, no. Definitely not looking good. Oh. Yeah, he's not looking good at all.
Doctor, it's the cell. Zinska, tell me we need a med tech up here. You. Get going. Now. Let's go. Haven't seen you for a while. Haven't gone anywhere. Only got 40 shifts left. Just want to get him up and about. He's tough as an old rock.
Look at me, brother.
His name is Olaf.
I don't want to know his name.
Doesn't care.
He's got 40 shifts left. So we just want something to get him through the next few days.
That's another option.
Why?
What?
You can't save him.
Nothing to save. He's had a massive stroke.
Oh. What's going on?
I can't help anyone.
Is he gonna let him die?
He's lucky.
What's gonna inject him with?
Passed peacefully, which is more than I can say for the rest of us. All his shoulders, you. All his legs.
Oh no, what's he gonna do?
What happened on level 2?
There you go.
You want to keep your men in line. You'll feel nothing.
Ooh. R.I.P. Olaf.
What happened down on 2?
Ooh. Kino wants to know now.
You need a bag and a trolley.
I said it's coming.
They made a mistake.
Oh.
A man who was just released on 4 ended up back on 2 the next day.
That's a major mistake.
On the floor, and then they killed them all.
If he was released.
You heard me. No one's getting out.
It was all a lie then.
Not now.
He's not going home. Kino just realized it.
Program now. Up, hands on your heads. Move.
How many guards on each level?
Never more than 12.
Alright, Kino answered him. He is all in. Prison break. Alright, episode number 9 of Star Wars Andor. Nobody is listening. The title of this episode, and it's true to the title of this episode, as when it comes to certain characters not having their words being heard. One was Mon Mothma, as he tried to speak against the power of Palpatine, and other senators were just tuning her out, going dark, and that basically caused her to be somewhat defeated in a sense, because she was trying to get the word out, but then everybody was just not listening. Most of the people in the Senate were listening, but others just tuned her out. And then Cassian believes that nobody is listening to them. They're just when it comes to being them as prisoners, he believes the prisoners are considered just a number to use as to work to as parts of a bigger cog in the system to create those build those parts for the Death Star, what I'm presuming is a Death Star. Those little connectors, in a sense, which there's been talk about it, that those parts are helping to connect the pieces of the Death Star, and yeah, even though he Cassian believes no one is listening because they're just forgotten prisoners who are there just to fill a quota of parts for the Empire in order to build, like I said, the Death Star, and then and then and then we have um, uh, uh, Biggs, um, who's just being trying not to listen to the torturous screams of civilization, especially the kids that were being decimated. The screams of the children really just caused Biggs to just a look of horror in her eyes, the frightened expression, the scared expression as she's listening. Once those headphones were put on her, that to torture her into revealing the information. So yeah, um, potentially and quite possibly scary for her because it caused her to be emotionally, mentally, and physically broken to the point where she was drained, spent, and yeah, it just it's just not a good situation for her at all because her contact, not Luthen, but the one that she used in order to able to use that cover that yard, that parts shop, and that tower to use as a cover to message Luthen. He ends up dead. His own life was taken, or is going to be. His life is going to be taken, according to one of that guard officer who wanted to hang him. And then we got the reunion of Mon Mothma and her cousin Val, and how their their conversations were both a cover and a serious of nature. A cover when it comes to a family, and then serious when trying to be able to wanting Mon Mothma as an older sister, as a cousin, who's basically just worried about her and wanting her Val to slow down. But as a life of being in the spy, you can't slow down. You have to keep going and going. And Mon Mothma, will end up taking that route, and instead of slowing down, she has to pick up the pace and run forward. In order to do that, she has to make a deal with the devil, someone that she's had a history with and has a very dislike for. So she's gonna be all into the rebellion. She's gonna be practically the face of the rebellion once it happens, along with Bail Organa and other individuals. So yeah, this was a very good, intense episode, and the intensity on Kino's face when he realized that he he is they all were being lied to about the the what happened on level 2 and how nobody was going home. And once he realized that, he took part. He was all in with Cassian on Prison Break and escaping. So like I said, it's going to be an interesting episode, intense episode. I'm looking forward to the episode number 10, as we all are. So, like I say, what did you think of the episode? Share your thoughts, comment below. And if you enjoyed any of my content when it comes to this series or this episode and this the full length episode we posted in my Patreon and Rumble, sync up on your end. And like I said, if you enjoyed any of my content, whether it be my Sanctum channel or YG Anime channel for all things anime, link is right up there. Check that out. Help support that channel as you're supporting this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Tip my hat to you. It's a small channel, but you're helping it grow. It's all up to you guys. Which hopefully you're gonna help it grow, like I said. And like I said, if you enjoyed either content for your channel, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell in order to be notified of any future videos being posted on either channel. And like I mentioned earlier, the links for my Patreon and Rumble, along with my social media links, are posted underneath this video in the description section. And with that said, tip my hat to you. May the Force be with you. Until next time for episode 10 of Star Wars Andor on Disney Plus. All right, later.